And 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoa, longest for the longest time. Whoa, longest for the longest.
It's not an inaccuracy to say that Route 9 hasn't changed all that much from where it was in fall of 2000. We're the college's youngest a cappella group out of the 6. We're the college's tenor bass group, or TTBB, I guess you'd call it, a group that works with barbershop-style harmonies, lower voices. We wear suspenders, we sing. It's what you see is what you get. I got really interested in figuring out how Route 9 came to be because our 25th anniversary is coming up. We were founded in the fall of 2000. There was on North 4, on the first year quad, that dorm back in the day, back in the fall of 2000, was particularly special. The top floor was an all-male floor, and it was a substance-free floor. And at that time, it was nicknamed the Monastery. And so there were these 3 guys, 3 sophomores who had lived in North 4 their freshman year, and were looking for some kind of new sound. They had looked at the 5 a cappella groups that were present at the time, and were thinking that they wanted something a little bit more modern. And so since they knew each other from their freshman year living on the Monastery, it was pretty easy to come together, and they started sending out feelers, looking for other people who would want to join in on something like that. It started with just 3. They picked up another 3 first years who, of course, also lived in the Monastery. So it's very funny how all of Route 9 at the beginning could be localized to just that floor on North 4. Those 3 found another 3, and so there were, in fact, 9 members at the founding of Route 9. And so they spent the winter rehearsing, building up songs. One of the first events that Route 9 ever had was at Coffee House, just up the street from here in Marsh. One of the founders, John Brooks, he was class of 03, he was telling me about how the group had 3 songs lined up, because you can't hog the stage at Coffee House. And so they were in the green room in the Marsh basement, and as he relates it, when they came up the stairs to the common room, just like an outpouring of sound, everyone was so excited to just see what in the world these guys were, spending the whole school year preparing. And since then, since that first show in Coffee House, they just branched out from there. What makes Route 9 cool is that it's a timeless art form. A cappella is a very collegiate experience. It's a little cheesy, it's a little dorky, and it's a kind of performance art that works best when you're aware of how fun and whimsical it is, and when you really lean into it. And as long as this group almost sort of just keeps going and keeps doing what it's doing, where we're out there singing Billy Joel and singing carefree, playing loose. They always say in sports that if you have a team out there that is playing free, is happy to be up there, the results will follow. And Route 9 works best when we're having fun up there, because when we're having fun, the audience sees it, they're having fun too. And it's just a great way for us to capitalize on what's been, a pretty cool way to connect with an audience.
For the longest time. Whoa, for the longest